we need intro music for this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, and today, like always, well, this is actually not an impromptu one, which is kind of weird. But usually we have Manny and them come in. Right now, we're starting the same way we start. Josh, Chris Harts, how you doing today?
Doing great, man. Another lovely day in paradise.
Yeah, we have my partner in crime, my original streaming wingman, and my art mentor, Josh Chris Hart. And we also joined by Lorenzo Sleestack. How you doing,
Hey,
Lorenzo?
good to see you.
Awesome, awesome.
Good to
So,
see
ladies
both
and
of
gentlemen,
you.
it's always a pleasure. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're gonna start with what we got. We got Josh, we got myself, we got Lorenzo. People should be joining in. The link has been sent out through the whole internet verse. So we're just gonna wait and see who shows up. In the meantime, we're gonna, focus on the great art of Mr. Josh Chris Art, who is doing a commission to be transferred into skin.
Yeah, I got another guy that emailed me today for a commission for this Comic Con.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I, I missed out, man. My wife was getting on me. She's like, "You didn't send notification that you were open." That's why I didn't know if I was gonna be open. And she's like, "No, you should do it next year. You're definitely gonna do
Oh, Bitbiter0101 says Wookiees rule.
it."
Abe Sapien says, "Hey y'all, sweet drawing. I want to give a shout out to Bitbiter0101. He sent me a goodie box, and it had the Return of Wolverine 4 and 5 that I've been wanting to read. And he also sent me Punisher War Journals and a whole bunch of unexpected Punisher comics. So big ups to Mr. Bitbiter0101. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I'm getting Twitterfied, so let me check out what's going on.
I'm gonna give a shout
We
out
got
to him
time
too
out.
because he didn't have to, but he knew I was a big fan of the Age of Apocalypse series. And through the magic of his dealings, I come into the office one day because me and Bitbiter work together. I come in the office one day and there's a box sitting at my desk, and it's every issue of the Age of Apocalypse plus the prequel.
Oh yeah. So you know what, people, ladies and gentlemen, you need to if you're looking for some backlog stuff, Bitbiter, he can get it. He can get it for you. So I'm not trying to put you out there like that, Bitbiter, but this guy is amazing. He can find. He's the one that found those Cyberfrog reprints for me, the original stuff, not the original Cyberfrog, but the first stuff that Ethan Van Sciver did. So, that was pretty huge. So, since we're here, we're waiting everybody to do what they do. Let me get this out the way real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this video is sponsored by Viter Energy Mints. They have 5 flavors, starting with my favorite, peppermint, and my second favorite, spearmint, wintergreen, cinnamon, and chocolate. I haven't tasted because those flavors just do not seem appealing to me. They contain vitamins B6, B12, 40 milligrams of caffeine, so it's equivalent of a small cup of coffee, and they're 0 calories and sugar free. I warn you, they are not for the faint of heart, but they will freshen the heck out of your breath and give you that little energy boost. I did a trial run with them for a week. Stopped drinking all my energy drinks. I only use this, and 1 minute a day did me justice. I don't like to do too much caffeine throughout the day, but when I was down, I hit the little mint, freshen my breath. I got to say whoa a lot, and because it does freshen pretty strong. And then I got my little energy pickup, and just like that, Dena Israel has joined the panel.
I
Welcome.
sorry.
It's all right, Dina. How you doing today?
Neck pain.
Neck pain, back pain, my
Uh,
neck, my back. Anyway,
Wow. Let's not go there.
let's not go there. Let's not go there. Oh, we have some people joining us today. Uh, I can't say your name, but it's all in Korean. I think Ara Galenian is in today, and the Art of Read is here today. So we got a slew of of the Who's Who joining us this evening in the The Unbreathable Skunker says Manny-liscious will be there shortly, working on the car. Thanks, Unbreathable Skunker. We were missing him, wondering what happened to the great Manny-liscious and his Manny-liciousness. You know, the Unbreathable Skunker is our favorite uh, Correa from the Manny household. So, Elite Fitness is in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. And the Unbreathable Skunk Girl says aloha all. And what you're watching right now, it's the Mr. Josh Chris Art doing his work. This is a commission. And if y'all missed it on yesterday's stream on Manny, this is actually gonna become a tattoo for somebody.
Yeah, possible. The guy gets to choose. The last thing I drew for him, he turned into a tattoo. It looked awesome, and so he's the only one to go through me. He's requested a couple things. I don't know if I'm going to get to them all. Yeah, like I said, I got another commission that got emailed to me today. We haven't agreed on it yet, but it's a good possibility. The guy wants either one or two characters, and I can draw both of them pretty well, pretty quick.
He wanted so bad. He loved your art so much that he wanted to tattoo it on himself. Aren't you happy?
Well, the story was that he only buys originals, and he comes to the Lexington area, and so there's 1-day events every year, and then there's this 3-day, now 4-day event once a year as well. And so I've seen him around all the cons we go to, and he wouldn't buy any posters or prints, and he only wanted something I would draw there. So he actually got me to do Trap Jaw, and it took me all freaking day to do it because con's busy, and especially on a Sunday. And we were literally shutting down the con, and I'm just coloring like crazy. And he comes up, and we hadn't agreed on a price, and I was just like, just whatever you want, man. It's the end of the day. It's closed, it's whatever you want to pay. And so he admitted he had a couple different artists draw Trap Jaw, and he was going to decide which one was going to be the tattoo. And he looked at mine, and he's like, yours wins. And he paid me more than he paid everyone else.
Oh, isn't that great?
It's an amazing story. I love Josh's con stories. KG is in the house, and he's already dropping links. First link he's dropping is for Bloodthirsty Gaming, my PR gaming buddy that we've never gamed together because he's on PS4. And, not everybody's perfect, but I enjoy his streams anyway, despite the fact that he's on the inferior console. I'm just
Are you
kidding.
Xbox man too?
I am an Xbox One, yeah.
Me too.
I can't do that. So you hear that, Bloodthirsty? Dena plays on Xbox, and she does not find the controllers too small.
Yeah, it's too flimsy. I don't want to break it. I can break an Xbox. If I can break an Xbox controller, that PS4 or PS3 controller is gonna be.
Yeah, we tell people, we try to tell them, man, but anyway, I'm just teasing Bloodthirsty Gaming. He's my boy. I love the dude, man. He has the most infectious laugh when he's going around killing people in the video game. It's kind of fun, Marcus could tell you about it. He's in the chat as well. Pablo Romero Art says console peasants.
Fine, PC Master Race, we know it.
Yeah,
PC is for personal play. Yeah, you want friends, you play console, and you all sit on the couch and fighting each other, or go on an adventure together. That's what consoles are for.
Consoles rule. I got 3. I'm so deep into the console thing. I have 3 Elite controllers. I have.
Oh my gosh!
I have a Punisher. I have a Punisher one. I have a what I called a Kodiak White or Snow White, snowed out edition, Blizzard edition, where the buttons are white, everything is white. And I have a regular black one.
What did you think of the Gears of War design? I mean, the Gears of War 4 is crap. I know that game is crap, but the Elite controller
I saw it, but the Elite controller was beautiful, but I didn't get a chance to buy one. I wish I could have, but I didn't. But I did get the white one though. The white one is beautiful, and I'm gonna finish tricking it out. I'm gonna get some scuff grips for the bottom. Those are white. It's gonna be completely Blizzard. Blizzard White. It's beautiful. My wife got it for me for my Christmas present because I
Oh,
was a good boy all year round.
I've had an Elite controller since they came out,
But
and
yeah, go ahead.
but unfortunately, the rubber grips on the bottoms have all come off,
Get the
hmm.
stuff
and
one.
and
That's
uh, and one
wow.
of the
That's something to
buttons kind
know.
of sticks too. You get sweaty palms, and eventually the glue just wears off. And the warranty that you get covers everything but the rubber grips.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's always something like that.
So,
yeah.
so my wife, she's an avid gamer just like I am, and we're being on the Xbox, we're cheap as we call achievement whores. We will play a game even if it's crappy as heck, and just to get the achievements. And so the other day
Ooh.
she was playing with my Elite controller, and she really didn't like it. She said it didn't feel good anymore. So she goes out and she comes back home with her own Elite controller.
Oh,
I was like,
Dude,
you suck.
no, I'm serious. Buy the scuff kit that I bought, and I replaced the hand grips. That scuff hand grip is amazing. So we got comic book Rob. Comic book Bob says too many people streaming right now. Glad I did this. Did it earlier, and this is insane. Yes, it is. People are asking which character this is,
This is Stratus from the Masters of the Universe.
and there you go, folks. Because our reader asked if this is a He-Man character, and someone said yes, but now we know
Yeah,
who it
I'm
is.
covering up there. It's my take on. I looked at some images trying to figure out, the costume, no, as you could say, costume design, the straps and the wristbands. But yeah, I just took a pose and altered a little bit for myself, and I like muscles, so I wanted to make him a big guy.
Yeah. Comic book
is he
Bob says,
part
I
sleep?
thought. Say again.
Sorry about that. Is he part sleep stack?
No. No sleep stack
okay.
in him. Sorry.
What a
But
disappointment.
it is. It is. Comic book Rob says, comic book Bob. I don't know why I keep saying Rob. I thought the character was named Zodiac.
There is a Zodiac. Uh, he wears red armor, carries a scepter, and he's one of the ancient god characters. Um, he only comes in the old series just a few times, but in the newer 2003 series, he was on there quite a bit. But no, Stratus, he's the Falcon people that can fly just with the feathers on their arms. In the newer series, he had more of a jetpack, and the wings actually spread away from his arms to give it more of a bird-like feel. But no, he's quite a regular on the series, Stratus.
Oh,
Can
interesting.
we hail Falcon for a second? It seems like they tried to turn him into Captain Marvel or something, but I'm not really an expert, but he seems like a pretty cool character. In so there's a bunch of these Falcons.
A bunch of these characters, these guys, yeah. They live in the mountains. They're friends of the Eternia people, and so they're totally against Skeletor. But they're kind of
I'm thinking of Falcon on the with Marvel.
oh,
What is this? Yeah, I was saying this looks totally different than the Falcon for Marvel. So what is this?
yeah, no, it's nowhere near the Falcon from Marvel.
Yeah, it's like he's like Captain America's friend. What's this? So they live near the mountains.
Yeah,
in
in the cartoon series, they're from the mountain area, on the
Wow.
opposite side of Eternia, and like I said, they're friends of the Eternians, but they're kind of reclusive people, and they don't like people coming to their land unannounced. So they don't really care for He-Man in a few episodes until he finally saves their village from Skeletor.
This is from the '80s version.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of love right now. Liam Gray says, "Yep, their allies kind of Scottish."
Yeah, it's very Scottish. Oh, especially in the newer series, he's got a very deep kind of accent.
Yeah, Liam said, "I thought I'd just pop in and I find status. I'm stoked." And let's see. The Uncanny Kodiak says, Josh, that is just epic.
Thank you.
You know, Trusty Psychic joined the chat. I think he's watching their Turner Comics Go Live campaign for Indiegogo. You know, so welcome, welcome to the chat. But the link is out there for you if you so choose to come. So I sent it in the docs jars, even though I was accused of not sending it there, but it's
I
there.
didn't see it. I didn't accuse you. I didn't get notification. I got it through the Facebook link from you.
I know. I always send it to you on Facebook though, just because I know you have a huge disdain for Twitter. So I figured I'd just make it easy for you.
Does anyone
It's not
know?
disdain. I just don't use it. You know, it's just like, oh look, it's Twitter. Someone's arguing about something else. Block. Hey, you might find this interesting. Nope. Block.
Nope. Don't care. Don't know. Don't care.
That's got boobs. I do find that interesting.
Paulo Romero Art says, "Where is Manny-liscious?" Well, if you scroll up, the Unbreathable Skunk Girl said Manny is fixing his car. You know, he does own a Ford Mustang, operative word Ford, which means there's a lot of maintenance required.
Man, I've owned a Ford forever. Mine was a 2005 Ford Focus, and I just now got rid of it.
Manuel Correa says 17 peeps watching this show is too big for me, says the man who gets like 50 people a night.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, he's over here. He's trolling from the chat. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, Fords are just Fords. But I do own stock in Ford, though. Come on, Ford, do something good so I can make some money off of y'all. So, Ford stock is like $8. Come on, man. Why not buy a little bit? It's actually my car. He's fixing the 05. Oh, you know what, Unbreathable Skunk Girl? You deserve a brand new shiny Camaro.
You win a car, and you win a car, and
That's
you.
right. Oh,
That's
Marcus
so
Given says,
surreal.
no, but I need Manny and his laugh. Everybody loves Manny's laugh. They say he sounds like Burt Reynolds.
Yep.
Comic Book Bob it will get better, I promise you. It was one time with Josh and I, with the two people watching our stream.
Only two.
Yep. And we started out super small, just Josh and I. And since I always keep an eye on the chat, I was watching, and since he was keeping an eye on the chat, he was watching. So it was just two people watching, me and him. It happens. Good Dog Press has joined the video call. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has just stepped up another level. We're hoping to get the happy Manny and not the angry Manny.
Oh my lord, how is everybody doing today? Aloha, everyone.
Aloha, Manny.
I apologize for yesterday, but I was triggered.
I know you were, but it was funny.
Now you were triggered. I left. I'm gonna be frank. I'll be honest. I left.
And that's why you heard what I said.
I know. Now I'll be honest. I kept the gym up and listened.
You gotta watch out who's on the panel. You're just gonna taint those guys too. So that's why I put a squash to it.
I know, and I appreciate that. But I was like, I still had to make a point. Going,
yep.
I can't be part of that.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, the chat is going crazy over Manny. What? There he is, the very famous Manny-liscious. There. Oh my goodness.
I don't think so.
I hope my ratings go up just because he showed up. I'm ecstatic about that. We got the famous Manny-liscious with his 1605 Mustang. He said he got a 68, 68, 65, 68, 05, and 14 Mustang.
Yes, I do. I have a sickness.
Oh, I am not gonna be graduating so soon. I have to go back to the tournament, going back to the drawing quarter, Mortal Kombat, and if I win, then I will go to the Pro Edition again.
We got Uncanny Kodiak out there saying hello. How you doing, Uncanny Kodiak?
Saying hi. Arthur Brown is saying hi. Risey Lee, the Australian Thor, is in the chat.
I miss Risey.
Yeah, we miss Risey.
Sticky Art Channel is in the house as well.
Awesome.
There's a lot of people in the house right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
He never comes
Hmm.
talk to me anymore.
I know. I know.
Oh,
I know. I know. I know.
Everybody feels sad for Josh.
We always feel sad for Josh, man. You know,
You gotta
Josh is
feel bad
Josh.
for me. I know people only come to see Manny.
I know.
No,
That's it. That's
gee.
it. That is the truth. You know,
No.
as a matter of fact, you saw the title, Live Hangout Chat with Manny-liscious,
Oh
episode
my
3.
goodness. I didn't even realize the title. Man, why you do that to me all the time?
Because I wanted to bring your fans over. I mean, like, it was clickbait. It was clickbait because you weren't
No,
even here.
what you should have put the clickbait was will he do an F bomb again?
Oh,
I'll
you
do
need at
it.
least one per night.
Oh man. I think I've done 3 F bombs in my whole career on my show. Yeah. It's
But I
it's
was so happy
very
to see it live and in person. Marcus Gibbons saying it's a party. Go ahead, Manny.
no. All I'm doing is just scanning right now. I'm scanning some work that I'll show you guys what I'm scanning.
Awesome.
hmm.
Awesome. Speaking of which, I need to buy a scanner. Oh, I finally bought a desk. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I got it on special, and I got another 20% off because the wife. I keep telling y'all, man, my wife has an uncanny way of getting people to reduce prices. I don't know what the heck is up.
Well, she is very attractive.
Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a
I'm
Buick.
Wow. I
I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, Lucky Number 11.
no.
You
no.
haven't seen that? It's a good movie. Basically, one of the gangsters, he's a rabbi, a Jewish rabbi, and he was talking about a story about his dad was used to find certain women attractive, but he didn't speak English too well. So instead of saying she's a beauty, he would say she's a Buick because of
No.
the accent. So so that's why I said what I said. Speaking
Hoo-ha.
of the Speaking of the beauty, she's downstairs rummaging around. She just got home.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. She's been having a bad day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So my wife FaceTimed me at work, and normally she knows not to call me unless it's emergency or something that she really, really needs. And she's like, "When are you coming home?" I'm like, "Normal time. I get out of the office 6:30. Wow, what do you want?" "I miss you." I'm like,
Oh.
"Well, I
Hmm.
can't leave for I miss you. I can leave like maybe 15, 30 minutes early. That's fine. I can make it up." And she's like, "Well, if you don't come home now," and she holds up a movie, and she goes, "How are we gonna have time to finish the movie?"
Oh,
She got me the Into the Spider-Verse.
oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh, okay. She's like, "I've had it pre-ordered forever."
That's nice. You know what? I want to see that as well. I
It
didn't get a.
was so good.
I heard everybody tells me the same thing. It is amazing, and I
It
just want to see it
I
myself.
was like, forget making live action Spider-Man, just make animated.
Yeah, I
Just
heard it
stick with
was really, really good. There's everybody left super ecstatic with it.
Yeah, I heard they gave Miles Morales like those like the best interpretation of him. Like some of the things people had said like maybe wasn't kind of a fully fleshed out character or whatever before. I've heard different opinions. I'm not an
I
expert on
mean,
it.
every Spider person they put into it, and the voice actors they got for a couple of them were just great. I had to say the whole time I was like, I really wish they put Spider-Man 2089 in this.
Mm.
And then yeah, there's other Spider-Mans that pop up later on. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'm hoping they make a second one. I'm really hoping that they can do a spinoff with either the Spider Gwen or another Miles Morales, or heck, just show me what's going on in the Peter Parker's universe.
So
Wait a minute.
which Spider-Man's the main focus?
Miles,
Okay, cool. So
yeah,
yeah,
Miles,
people were
Miles,
warning
and
Miles fans were saying that they enjoyed it.
yeah, now Miles is the main focus, along with Spider-Man from 616.
Now, which one was he?
He's our Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. I always get these things confused.
So confusing.
So many of them. How can you tell who is who?
It's just you You gotta keep an eye on everything. Marcus Given says, "Who has the green eggs and spam?" No, we're not gonna talk about that spam stuff. Eileen Villalux, Eileen Villalux, the farm says, "Hey,
It seems like
hey, Ortiz, how are you? How you doing,
oh,
Eileen?"
come
Pricey
on,
says,
spam is no that bad.
Pricey says, "We'll be right back." And Marcus Given says he's hurt. And whenever Marcus is good, you never seen Spider. Oh, I haven't because of the move and all that stuff, but I definitely want to check it out. I'm probably gonna get it soon, probably this weekend, like maybe, hopefully, if everything works out. Like,
I wanted to see it in theaters. I really did, because I wanted to take my son because he's a big Spider-Man fan and he likes Miles Morales, and he was really excited about the character, about the movie. They kept getting flus and cold and in school, and it just never worked out. And like I wanted to go take him to go see Lego Movie 2, and that's not going to work out. And then How to Train Your Dragon 3's out, and I really want to take him to see that. It's just not going to work out. But I'm going to make it a freaking definite. I will even take my 1-year-old to go see Detective Pikachu.
that's nice.
I wanna
Speaking
see
of
that
which,
too.
Trusty Psychic says spam is very abbreviated version of Spider Ham. So there you have it.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
he
Uncanny
was great.
and the Uncanny Kodiak is in the house.
Well, y'all was talking about my jam. That's my movie. I had tears in my eyes, like happy tears, because I was drinking wine.
Oh,
But
especially the
it's
Stan
so
Lee
good, man.
cameos. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, the thing is that I tell everybody you don't get preached at. It's you can empathize no matter who you are with the main character. And the last and final thing is they pay respect to the source material, which is Peter
They
Parker.
really did.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Especially with like the after, like the behind the scenes type stuff. They talk about Stan Lee a lot. They talk about Steve Ditko a lot. I mean, they talk about the emphasis of the creators of these characters, and how in depth they went with looking at other movies and references and giving credit to get everything.
You know what? I didn't get to see the behind the scenes.
Dude. I mean, whenever they were designing SpiderMan Noir, he's based in the 1930s, and they already had fight scenes, already kind of halfway panned out.
Did you recognize his voice?
Oh yeah, it's Nicolas Cage, man.
Yeah.
So was this at the theaters that they showed this part, or was it only on the DVD?
It's only on the DVD stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so they actually went back and referenced how they boxed in the 1930s. And so they had to redo all the fight scenes with the Spider-Man Noir with the 1930 type boxing.
Yeah, which is way different because they didn't have gloves, so they boxed with their fist out and they punched lengthwise as opposed to vertical as opposed to horizontal, which is how the punching is done now. And that was so you wouldn't break your knuckles.
Right, and they actually put that emphasis in a few scenes.
Oh, is that why they did that?
I'm a big boxing guy, man. I can tell you.
I remember that.
Is it the old Irish style? Because I know
that's what I thought it was. I thought it was just a style. I didn't know there was
no that there was a reason before boxing had gloves, right? If you punch the way boxers punch now, which is where you rotate your fist to gain more power, you'll hit more with the knuckles on the top of the hand, and that causes all those little bones in there to break. So if you punch flat without twisting your arm, that gives you a bigger surface and less break and less a chance of breaking your arm, your hands, your bones in your hands. So that's why they used to box like that. I mean, it still hurts to get punched like that. Don't get me wrong. But that was the main purpose. So now you guys know. You get into a bare knuckle fight Irish style.
Kingpin is the guy who played Sabretooth from the Wolverine movies.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I had no idea until they showed the behind the scenes stuff, and it's him. I'm like, holy crap, it's Sabretooth.
Man, I've been wanting to I've been wanting to get into. I'm watching old boxing and getting into old boxing and pretending like I didn't know what happened. And I've never been into boxing except for like backyard boxing. Mm-hmm. But I'm a kid when I can remember when Mike Tyson was blowing it up. He was just like superhuman and You know, so is it who should I follow if I wanted to get me and the kids into boxing right now? Who's good to follow? Is it heavyweight? Is it middleweight? What's going on?
Okay, so the thing with heavyweight division is, and it's a great division right now, but everybody is European. All the great champions are European. So for heavyweight division to be glamorous, it usually has to be an American champion, which we do have one. Dante Wilder, aka the Bronze Bomber. Now, if you want to see some knockouts, that dude has won every fight by knockout bar one. No, two. Two fights he hasn't won by knockout. But this guy has such crazy power. He can knock you out on any round. And he looks like a basketball player for a heavyweight. He is slight and tall, but powerful. So if you like the heavyweight division, you can watch Dante Wilder. He's an American fighter. You can watch the Gypsy King. I love that dude, man. He's British, and there's a couple of other British fighters. Errol Spence Jr. that just fought this weekend against Mikey Garcia. He's like welterweight. That dude is amazing as well. If you like that kind of stuff, the speed, and you can't go wrong to catch a Manny Pacquiao fight if you can before he retires. Manny is an amazing fighter as well, and he just got called out by Errol Spence Jr. as a matter of fact. So we'll see if that happens. Or you can always catch some of the old stuff on ESPN Classic if you have it.
Yeah, see, I love the classic fights, but I don't know if we have any like as big as boxing was in the 90s. You know what I mean? But like you said, it's. I don't know why I don't like UFC, and I wanted to jump into a sport. I dislike football, so I'm like been watching a ton of old boxing clips, but it's all been heavyweight, and it's just like. But then I discovered Mayweather fights, and I'm like, this guy was good. He was fun to watch. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. So I'll check them dudes out.
One thing I've seen before, as far as sports that I really enjoyed, it's really hard to get, and I don't know, might not be worth getting your kids into, is Gaelic League football. That is completely insane. Those guys all get carded. They'll get like these what do they call fouls or whatever. Like everybody on the field, it seems like gets in trouble by the end of the game. But I don't know. We don't have anything like that.
Just watch wrestling.
My kid he come over my shoulder and kind of startled me.
Hockey used to be before now it seems kind of tame.
My kid just kind of startled me. He's like, "Can you click on that dude? That dude, the fourth dude?" And I was like, he's like, yeah, Josh. He read his name, so I clicked on it. And he sat here and watched Josh for like 2 minutes.
That's great. So, wasn't hockey a lot rougher back when I was a kid, like back in the 80s? Seems like it was like a really rough sport, and then like basketball got that way for some reason. The Pistons.
Pistons were awesome.
Yeah, they were.
That's my team.
Yeah, I remember them being amazing back. Was it like during the 90s?
No, the 80s.
Had all those champions. Or was it 80s?
It was the 80s and then late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. They were great. They were rough and tumble, that's for sure. And one of the Pistons was a slee stack. Do you realize that?
Really?
Yeah. Bill Laimbeer was a slee stack.
That's like I've been hearing that term a lot. What does that mean?
The land of the lost.
We're from the land of lost.
Yeah.
There was a Sid and Marty Krofft show based on us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't just based on us, but based on the land where it come from.
Yeah.
A family of humans got trapped there, and unfortunately, we did kind of hassle them a bit, chase them around slowly, ever so slowly.
You've never seen Kodiak?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it was a staple of Saturday morning cartoons. You had the Land of the Lost.
Oh wait! I never watched it.
Yeah.
But I remember the intro or something.
Yeah, it was this weird live action. It was on. I think it was on the same time as cartoons would be on, but
Yep. And
it was live action.
You had the Shazam ISIS Hour. You had the Super Friends. Yeah, it was all part of that Saturday morning cartoons.
And the Super Friends.
They're awesome.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
What the hell
There
was
was a
Night?
Croft Super Hour, I think it was called.
Who's a Super Hour?
The Croft.
It was the
Sid
Sid Marty Krofft Super Show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's what it was called. Yeah.
Electro Woman and Dinah Girl. And,
That was awesome. Lidsville, was that on
And
there?
we're showing our age.
Yeah.
Well, some of the stuff I've caught in reruns too, because when I was a kid, I caught it at the Land of the Lost and syndication.
Oh, dude, I watched. You guys remember Banana Splits?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I watched. I got a glimpse of it like maybe 5 years ago, and I was like, "What was I thinking as a kid watching this crap?"
Well, you were on all that sugary cereal at the time.
I guess. I mean, those stuff was weird.
There are a lot of weird
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I
Kids
do wonder how
show.
much the sugary cereal had to do with it.
Oh, is this weird?
I think it's just sugar.
Those guys in the 70s, they were doing some weird stuff.
One banana, two banana, three banana, four. Yep, we're showing our age.
Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snork.
Oh my God, you actually remembered them.
Just the names.
I did not remember them. I just remember I even had the toys. They were cool. I have no idea where the toys are now, but they were.
But you know, it was kind of fun because they had those serialized stories in them. You know, I don't remember the names of them, but didn't they have one that was like a pirate treasure or island or something like that? And you would get a short little 15-minute episode of that each week or something like that.
Danger Island.
Danger Island, that was it.
Danger Island.
Danger Island.
Oh, Chongo!
Oh my God.
I mainly remember Land Lost because there was some representation as far as sleeve stacks. That's always important. Is this representation?
They would
Not really. It's not all that important.
they would never do Danger Island today. It is so racist. Seriously,
Oh, really?
it's really bad.
Racist or racial?
It's really, really bad. Yeah. It's on YouTube. You guys can go look at it, and you're gonna like, oh my lord, what the hell? Oh, because they had the Polynesian guy. He acted like a monkey. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, pretty bad.
And I thought sleeve stacks weren't portrayed all that well on
No,
TV,
no,
but that's even worse.
The sleeve stacks are pretty cool compared to Chongo. Chongo was pretty bad.
That doesn't even sound Polynesian, Chongo.
Did E leave us?
No, I'm here. I'm just letting y'all talk.
Oh my God! It's not real. It's weird. It's kind of creepy.
He noticed a tennis game pop up and he let it happen.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, they're actually talking for a change.
Really?
So let them talk.
Word.
You know. So I've been wanting to tell the audience that they're watching Trusty Sidekick for the longest time because they've been giving him a lot of kudos on his JLA piece.
JSA.
JSA. There you go. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say, but I read what comic books. I read the wrong
so good
acronym, and then I forgot to see the right acronym. But comic books, Bob got it together, and I didn't get it together.
There used to be another acronym that I used to read when I was in high school. It was the All-Star Squadron.
Right.
Yeah. Think of that for a while, people.
I don't want to.
Yeah, but that was a GSA when they bought them back in the 80s. Yeah. All-Star Squadron. Yeah.
I don't remember much about the 80s. I was born at the late 80s. How am I going to remember anything about 80s?
Yeah. Some of what they were saying was like really, really early 80s or late 70s.
Yeah, you need hedonic regression for that.
Yeah, I hit that. I don't know why they kept moving the goalpost on
way
me.
before you were born.
Yeah, I don't know why they kept moving the goalpost on me, but somehow I fit into the millennials because I was born in 1981. So for the longest time, they would tell me I was the last couple years of Generation X. Now all of a sudden, apparently, I'm millennial. I don't know.
It's the way
So
you act.
that's
I
weird.
don't act that way though. I don't think I do.
I
I'm
don't
just
think it's a bit of
messing.
a scam invented by marketing departments.
I'm just
You
messing.
know, I mean,
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's all it is. What it is. I think I know I'm Generation X. Manny got to be whatever came before that.
I am Gen X.
No, he's a baby boomer.
Not a boomer.
Have you ever seen the way he wears tech? He's definitely a boomer.
But you can't call someone a boomer if they know the harsh of wars, right?
I don't know. That is an interesting question. That is an
Because
interesting question.
I thought people who keep saying boomers is because they are born after the war, so their parents in the war.
Yeah, that was
Usually,
the
daddy doesn't want to talk about it, so they
boomers.
don't. What?
Boomers are 45 to around 63, I believe. 60, maybe.
I don't know because I'm Gen X for sure. And you just put the age that you put my age group in that, and that is not accurate.
Yeah.
this topic is so goofy
because-
with generation labels.
That's what I was thinking. If you were young enough to be listening to all that music in the 80s and hanging out, that's pretty much Generation X.
Yeah, definitely. Pablo Romero art. He's getting all his speech out right now in the chat since he doesn't talk on the live streams. And he's saying Manny is from the lost generation. Speaking of Manny, what is Manny drawing? Let's go check out Good Dog Press and his artwork. Is this Curiosity? This looks like Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and plug it, Manny.
Well, what I did yesterday is I actually inked 3 pages. I started to ink 3 pages traditional, actually. And so what I'm doing is I scanned it in, and I'm going to just finish them up. I got this page, which is pretty cool. I got to finish that page up. Yeah, that's the transformation. And then I got, after the transformation, she's happy. Yay.
Nice. I really like this.
All spoilers, pretty much. So that's the last 3 pages I had to finish. So
awesome.
It's getting there. Yeah, so I did all this. These are actually traditional. It wasn't done digital.
Yep, and you scanned it in.
I scanned it in, and just gonna fix it up digitally.
Awesome, dude.
That's what I did on this other piece here. I mean, the guy was too small, so I just enlarged him. I'm gonna put more darks into this one right here. This panel, the 3rd panel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's easier now for me. I mean, I got most of it done traditional, so I can actually say, if anybody wants to buy the original piece of artwork, I actually have original piece of artwork. And I think I'm gonna do that for Skunk Girl too. All the splash pages, I'm gonna do the breakdown in digital. Then I'm gonna print it up on blue paper. Blue ink, and then I'm gonna ink it in traditional way.
That's nice.
It would be original artwork for Skunk Girl.
That's awesome, dude. That's an awesome idea because I'll definitely buy a piece of art. I'll definitely buy one of those.
Yeah, and I'll make sure.
I might not support Skunk Girl, but I'll definitely buy. No, I'm just kidding, Manny. I'm just kidding.
But I mean, seriously, it's going to be all the splash pages. That way, there's no artwork page that people are like, I don't want to see that. They're just talking. Nobody wants to see talking pages. So all the action pages will guaranteed be traditional.
Awesome, dude. That is amazing news. You gonna put that as tiers in your campaign?
Maybe.
I think that's an awesome idea. Along with your live action Skunk Girl thing that you're making, the action figure or posable. Well, it's not a posable figure. It's
going to be more like just a little statue, a marquette. That's what
it's statuette.
A little marquette. That's
marquette.
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at Manny. He's been around so long. He knows all the words because he made them up.
Right after he finished naming all the animals, right?
Oh
Yep.
my lord!
Yeah. He's got that. He
No,
does
that's
have.
what
He
said
does have
first.
the.
He saw what he had to do.
Yeah, he does have that Moses beard. So when he doesn't dye it brown, it's definitely the Moses beard.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh,
Adam.
I'm jealous of the beard. I'm jealous. I seen his beard with Edwin, and I was like, oh, his beard beats mine.
Well, I must say I do grow a nice beard.
I mean,
Yeah, I do. I do.
if you've been growing it for millenniums, you would hope it'd be nice by now. Just saying.
Methuselah.
I'm just saying. Some people try to grow a beard and it just doesn't look right. Doesn't fit their face.
It doesn't fit their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least, and I don't have any patches. I mean, it's a real nice, strong beard. You know, it's not straggly or anything. So yeah, I was blessed with that.
1,000 years worth of growth.
Methuselah the belt.
Okay, and what else I did? This is what I did today. I did this. So I did a whole bunch of skunk girl faces. That's what I should be working on, which I will be working on today on E. Ortiz's show. I'm going to be inking these skunk girl faces.
That is amazing.
I am finalizing their faces. So as you guys can see, these are done first in a blue pencil. Then I went over it with some graphite. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm not going to tell you which actress I was looking at, but I was looking at her features, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty close to Skunk Girl. So I kind of use her as a model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better not be Brie Larson.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Sorry, bad joke. Too soon.
As you can see, this actress actually smiles and frowns and
That gives it away.
Yeah.
you know, so you know it's not Brie Larson.
I watched that movie. I tried to give it a chance, but it's bad.
Well, actually, you know, if I told you who the actress is, you guys are gonna say that doesn't even look like her. Like I said, I just used her as a model. I mean, the eyes, the lips are just my interpretation of what Skunk Girl should look like.
Hi, Pablo Romero Art says Tracy Lords? Question mark.
No,
It's really a porn star.
naughty. Pablo, the naughty Argentinian.
Pablo talks so much in the chat, and then you get him on the panel.
No, it's like you try to talk to him. It's like, hello.
Yeah. Hey, that's good, Pablo. Thank you.
And he's from Argentina, and yet he gets all these. He's mentioning all these references, like the silent generation that even many Americans aren't even really up on.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm going to draw on Saturday night. I already made my sketch for At the Altar. At the Altar's theme.
Oh, that's cool.
This Saturday is going to be Pope Fire as any character you want. So Pope Fire as Skunk Girl.
Make her Raven.
No, it's got to be Skunk Girl for me.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. And I'm going to make the costume as skimpy as possible.
Oh,
Okay,
I know
cool.
she loves skimpy costumes. Just troll her.
She's like,
I had to-
"Oh, no,
I had
I'm
to
so
try."
uncomfortable."
Yeah. Marcus Gibbons says this reminds me of live drawing. Yeah, Manny is a like an artiste with paint brushes and the whole worky work. So
And this is the SJWs. It is. I'm going to make this into a little mini poster. It might appear in the book. It might not. So.
I don't know
awesome.
why Manny's such a
I
great
really
artist.
like that.
He invented art.
Yeah. He invented art.
Oh my lord!
Come a long way since
He's not really all that old either.
My lord!
Yeah.
You guys are funny. Yeah, so
Well, no, we're gonna keep riding the Manny train for a
Was he
while.
like a couple years older than you, E?
Yeah, just like 2, I
Yeah.
think, or 3.
2 years older than me. That's it. I'm so old.
Pablo says, when I'm on the stream, I let my artwork do the talking.
Mhm.
I like it. I like that.
That's what he says. His artwork is pretty fantastic, Pablo. Your artwork is okay, and I love it when you troll in the chat, especially when you troll Manny. So don't take it. Don't take no offense to it. Just do what you do,
Hey, E.
sir.
Let me know if sometimes I can't hear it. Let me know if you hear too much background noise on my end.
Don't worry about it, man. We understand you a proud papa, and you
Yeah, yeah.
coming straight to you from Vault 76.
Ooh,
It's
Tank
none
Ferret.
other than Tank Ferret, ladies
Hey,
and
Tank
gentlemen.
Ferret.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm so late.
Oh,
You know, I know why he was late. He was on Chester's channel.
That's right. We were celebrating the 200th episode of FanSpeak, a Bugbear's Basement Marvel Comics role-playing game, making some characters to have some fun.
Yeah, it was so boring. So I clicked off it. And I was like, what the heck is this bullcrap? He's
Damn.
rolling like 8-sided dice on here. I dropped in because I wanted to support the stream, and I was like, "Oh man, congrats on the 200 stream!" I seen him rolling dice and talking about what, and I was like, yeah, I'm out." So
hey, rolling dice.
ask
Yeah.
Tank. I'm not lying. I went in.
Yeah.
I saw with my own
It's
2
true.
eyes, 4 of them, because I had my glasses on.
I came, I saw, I decided to go on and do my own stream.
Well, no, I waited an hour. I waited an hour.
He said,
What was that?
"Nerds," and ran away.
Which edition of D&D was that? You know?
Say again?
Do you know which? Does Tank Ferret know what edition they were playing?
I have no idea, actually.
Because the 5th edition I've heard is pretty light as far as the rules, and
I
so
can hear E's eyes roll right now.
the thing is the dice rolling.
It's
Put it
not
this
only
way, the boring stuff is supposed to be minimal in the newer version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this was pretty fast and pretty easy.
Yeah, no, yeah, please, no role-playing games here. No,
Yeah.
no rolling
As a
dice.
hater of D&D who got roped into D&D and got addicted to D&D, I understand all sides of it.
Oh, I just didn't like
what?
before. It seemed like it was all about the mechanics, and that got kind of. Well,
No,
you got
man.
you know,
No,
you know, the calculus.
no,
You make him go Manny.
no,
You make him go Manny.
no.
Hey, I
no.
with D Ortiz on this one. I can't stand D&D.
Look, man, y'all don't want me to do full Manny on y'all. Never go full Manny.
Never go full
Yeah.
Only Manny can go full Manny.
Never go full Manny.
Never go
Not a good look.
Never make the nice guy angry. The nice guy get angry is usually very,
Ooh.
very scary.
Yeah. This is why Elliot Fernandez scares me.
Yeah, Elliot. Oh no, Elliot got that hidden temper. Don't get it.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. But he's amazing. You know, I own a couple of his pieces of arts that I bought from him. So one of them is actually in my wife's office because that storm that he did. I don't know if anybody saw that episode. That was mine, and I'm a very proud owner of said piece of art.
Oh, that's really cool.
I got one coming, but I told him to wait until he gets his everything going.
It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And he drew it with the
It's gonna
Bembas.
be
Pablo
amazing.
Romero. He drew
I-
it with the Bembas.
Yeah.
And we're over here looking at Antonio Kodiak. He's got a little outline going.
Uh-oh.
It looks kind of rated R.
It'll go
NC-17?
PG-13. Right now, it's just maybe I should throw on my I
No,
should
just
edit until I
kidding.
get it.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. What are you working on right there?
I am thinking about if throwing some Skunk Girl. I've been promising Manny that I would do another fan piece, and I want to.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
you know what? Manny is very appreciative. I drew the most simplistic 5-year. I drew a piece of art that any 5-year-old could draw, and Manny loved it. So I'm happy that he liked it. I'm ecstatic.
No. You don't get to say that because I am not good at drawing Funko Pops. You can draw something that I cannot draw.
Yep.
So you don't get to downplay that. Sorry.
It's just something simple, man. It's simple. I can't draw what Kodiak is drawing right now. It'd take me 2 years just to get to where he's at in 5 minutes.
I wish.
You know, but he's working it out, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go back to Josh, and he's laying down some serious inkage. That's not a word, but just go with it, fellas. Go with it, people. Just go with it. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine.
Seems like perfect American to me.
English being my second language and learning most of it while I was in the army.
Good place to learn language.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. So Yeah, they it's interesting. It's interesting some of the words that I thought were words that are not words. That
Didn't Zach learn a lot of his terminology in the military? Because
that
when I
that
watch his reviews, he's using a lot of stuff that I haven't heard before.
was that.
Zach used to be diversity in comics.
Yeah,
He spent a long
Zach,
time in the military.
he did. He was a Marine, then he joined the Army, so he went dual service. So yeah, he's. I'm surprised he didn't retire. He seems like a lifer.
He's a Marine who evolved.
Yep, he stopped eating crayons and actually ate steak. And
That's right.
he saw the error of his ways, and he decided, you know what, steak is better than crayons any day, all day, any day,
Even if
all
it
day.
is cooked to the consistency of shoe leather, still better
Right.
than crayons.
You know, that's funny that you say that, right? So, so when you're deployed, right, a lot of people, a lot of restaurants and entities and whatnot, they want to show goodwill. So one of the entities that wanted to show goodwill when I was downrange was Outback Steakhouse. You know, and the way they do this is they supply the the fob or the base with Outback Steakhouse steaks and blooming onions. The problem is they don't supply the cooks. So as Tank would say, you think you're getting a wonderful steak from Outback, but you're still getting it cooked by an army cook. And if there are army cooks out there, no disrespect, but sometimes you all mess stuff up. Like, how do you mess up steak? And Tank drops just in time not to verify my story. Damn it, man. Damn it. Bunker 76 is out of commission. He must be under attack.
You said how do people mess up steaks? They overcook them.
Yep. Man.
Oh no!
It's gotta
If
bleed.
if you cannot cook steak, there's something wrong with you. The best way to cook steak is medium rare. You don't want to get to anything over medium rare. That's not how you eat steak.
It's gotta be bloody.
You know it.
Yeah. My brother-in-law once told me, finally, after years of me cooking steak, because he lived with me so long, he's like, no, I like it like cook like a charcoal brisket. And I'm like,
What?
ugh.
Ew.
I don't even know if that's okay with my religion.
I'm not even sure if that's legal.
Why would anyone waste a nice piece of steak and turn it into charcoal?
Yeah, just go eat freaking hamburger.
No, just freaking go grab something from McDonald's, you know, or let those teenagers.
Now hamburger is something I learned you want cooked well done, but nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking
But I'm just
of
saying,
which,
not burn.
A restaurant asked me if I wanted it my hamburger medium rare. I'm like, are you nuts?
Ugh. That meat is not high-end meat.
speaking of McDonald's, I haven't seen one since I moved out west, and I'm trying to figure out why.
I guess people are vegans here.
I have no earthly idea. I went through the only McDonald's I've seen is I went through the quote unquote ghetto town of this area. And there was one McDonald's, but it was a drive-through McDonald's. I have never in my life seen a drive-through McDonald's, and that is the only McDonald's I've seen here. It's very odd to me. Like in North Carolina, they were in every corner.
Wait, you mean drive-through like what's that hot dog like Sonic like drive-through like roller skates?
No, not even that much. It's like it's a building with a drive-through window.
Like how now used to be.
Oh, okay. No, another word, no restaurant, just drive-through.
Just drive-through. Like
That's weird.
I was like, whoa, because it was like first I said that is the smallest McDonald's in the world, and then I realized, wait a minute, people are just driving around it. I was like, what? The only and the other weird things, there's only one Chick-fil-A over here, and that is a sacrilege. That's a pure sin.
That is something weird.
I live in the Great Lakes region. I don't see them around here.
Yeah,
maybe McDonald's is losing its stronghold.
Maybe, but not in North Carolina, not in Georgia, definitely not in South Carolina or Alabama.
Don't really like it.
Well, you know why? It's because McDonald's has that sweet tea, and since they can't serve it out west,
yeah, because they get taxed. So, oh my goodness. So
why can't they serve it out west?
Because no, listen. So the some places got a sugar tax out west, and so you can't have
Oh,
sweet tea. So we went to Wingstop, right? Because I'm like, man, is there any regular places to eat that that kind of remind me of the east side, And I was like, oh, there's a Wingstop, so we go to Wingstop. And my wife goes to the tea machine. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? She's like, it's tea. I said, okay, I'm just gonna let you figure that one out on your own.
oh,
No,
oh
no.
So she
no.
went to get the tea and she was like, she just dumped it.
Oh boy.
I
Oh
was like,
dear.
I was trying to tell you that they don't do sweet tea. This is
A
the
sugar
West.
tax. Wow.
This is the West. They don't know how to do sweet tea over here, babe. So yeah, I know, Marcus. I'm in another world. I had to go to 3 different towns just so I could find adobo. That was, oh my goodness.
You don't even get like sugar packets at diners or nothing up there?
Mhm.
It depends on the county.
Dude, that's insane.
Is this the SJWs who don't like sugar, or
It's
No,
what?
well,
it's it's just a way for them to tax. It's just a way the government is taxing them so they can get more money, quote unquote,
Oh yeah, I
pretend.
just wondered what the excuse was because
Well, the excuse is to make people healthy.
yeah, if it was
yeah,
legitimate,
it is
Uh,
it
an
would 100%
SJW
go toward.
excuse.
and all the things they talk about health make you healthier, actually make you sick. And they put a lot of weird stuff into it. So right now I'm thinking maybe I should go with being a farmer.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's weird, right? So yeah, it's crazy out here for me, man. This is like it's like stepping into the twilight zone or something, you
Mm.
know?
You're close to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So the closer you are to those cities, the less sane you will feel. All the sanity is like sweeping away from you the closer
So
you are to the cities.
so the lucky thing is I work from home now because I kept my job from back east and they let me work remote. So I never really leave the house. So I don't really get to experience. I mean, I leave like because there's no gym near the house, so now I have to start running again, which I really hate because I'm old and my knees are rickety.
And
But
if you don't, you're gonna look like Uncanny Kodiak in 2 months.
I mean, I'm probably there already. I
No,
am not a
I don't think so.
I am not a thin Rican by any stretch of the imagination. But you know, I'm not running around, like Manny with
But
the Santa Claus beard and the belly to match.
you,
So
you're not a portly Rican either.
What?
I'm just
I
messing,
don't
Manny.
have a damn. I was looking in the mirror this morning. I'm like, that's a pretty good looking damn.
Well,
2 year
You know what you call an overweight Puerto Rican, right?
What's
A,
that?
a portly Rican.
A portly Rican.
bro.
I like that one better than the last jokester we had.
I must be becoming more and more of a dad every day because that's a dad joke that I
That
really
is a
like.
well, Tank Ferret got a like 16 kids, right? And there's nothing to do with Vault 76. There's no TV there. There's barely internet.
It's all sleight of hand and dad jokes.
I always tease everybody that like on my last kid that I like banged on the doctor's office. Like, let me borrow your scissors. I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Oh
How many
man.
kids you got?
Me?
Yeah.
5. That's not that many, I
Okay.
guess. Not that many. I mean, but
That's
more than
plenty.
it's plenty. But I mean, I'm right where I'm comfortable. My wife would have been comfortable with one less, but she adores our surprise. So it
I
is
hear
what
you.
it is.
You never, kids are a blessing. At least that's what
Yeah,
we were told
yeah.
till
Especially
you
when they
want it.
can draw better than me. It's like what
Oh,
the.
you know what? Tank suffers from the same affliction.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Brands artist?
Yeah, you talking about Ken White?
Kanan, his son's like my son. I was like, man, I wish we lived in the same city. Those kids would get along. They'd do a book before we did.
Oh yeah, no, my daughter really tried to get my nephew into working with her on a book, but his priorities for his career aspirations shifted. But man, it was going to be good. It was going to be this post-apocalyptic parody. Totally not for kids. The main character is Lester. He's the molester, and he does lots of chems. Oh, he does all the chems.
Isn't that precious?
Right, that's the stuff that kids make up these days.
We don't get a lot of post-apocalyptic parodies, except Tank Girl, maybe.
Yeah, she was, because she and my nephew they're both big Fallout fans. They love Fallout. They love Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
They love that post-apocalyptic feel. So they just kind of wanted to, comment on how really adult these things actually are. Because they're both snarky little a-holes.
Take after their dad, but hey.
Yeah, but no, it was good. But she's going to be doing a furry comic, and it's going to be coming out soon. It's going to be hilarious. Like if you've seen Furry Force on College Humor, that but way toned down. Yeah, if you go watch that on College Humor after the show, Furry Force, it's 3 or 4 episodes. It's you can't unsee it.
Oh, wow. So Ricey Lee says, I'm back and had to save the multiverse with my Thor guns, and we appreciate Ricey for sacrificing for us, and taking out those guns for a spin. Eagle 43 is in the house. So welcome, Eagle 43. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to smash the like button. We greatly appreciate it. It supposedly helps with the algorithms. And back. So we're now watching Mr. Trusty Sidekick do some artwork. Humphrey Bear is in the house as well. I didn't even see he was in here. How you doing, Humphrey? So yeah. See, we got the JSAPs coming along, working on those inks and those blacks.
It's a struggle tonight,
So
some nights I'm feeling it. Tonight it's like my hands don't quite want to do what I want them to do. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep doing this.
No, it's no problem, man. You're always welcome in the show, whether you draw or not. If you're feeling a little bit tense, we'll just do this and we'll pop it on Manny-liscious. Because he's never tense. Well, I'm not gonna say never, because yesterday, Manny was turning coal into diamonds.
Even using one of the forbidden words he invented.
What is it? What is it? That shirt that Ethan has? Daddy needs to get his belt.
Yeah. Go get Daddy's belt.
Go get Manny's
belt.
Go get Manny's belt. Yeah.
Go get Manny's belt.
Yep.
I thought it was gonna be go get Manny's rough.
You know what, Manny? You need to put that in your merch store. Go get Manny's belt.
That's what I'm saying. I'll buy one.
Did you see the show yesterday, Uncanny?
The thing was bleeping on me, the chat, and E was saying, "Hey, just go to here, check that out." I've been doing a lot of things around the house trying to catch up. Cause my room's a mess.
You just gotta go watch the 20-minute mark.
No, I did. I seen it. I seen it I seen exactly why.
Lord. Yeah.
And I know it was a buildup with everything that's going on, and it's just
there's something that had to be deleted in the chat that actually set me off.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so that was uncalled for. But we'll move on.
Right. I've already decided not to do that. I was gonna do like I have nothing to do, so I was gonna do a chat stream like once a week where everybody can come on and vent. But then I decided against it. It doesn't. We don't.
Probably a bad idea at this point.
Yeah,
that is not a good idea.
The reason, and Avery from over there at Misfit Corner, Andrew and Avery doing Hero, they pointed out like, look, that too much. Somebody will rant, or you'll let somebody rant, and that'll get attached to you, and you don't want that.
Yep, that's
a good point.
Right.
That's why we try to keep the drama. That's why we try to keep the drama out of these shows, like mine and Manny and whatever. We try, but sometimes things happen, and it's hilarious to see Manny, go all manly Manny.
He goes from one of those words he invented at the beginning of time.
Yeah, he used all the he brought
Code for
all of those
Bedford.
words. Exactly, Manny like cougar instead of manly like cougar. Manny like cougar.
Man.
A cross comics
That's such a
reference.
great name. I always thought of Manny when I heard that name.
Gosh, Manny has so many ideas. He's like Manny faces.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Flit Amarat is in the house. Thank you for
What's
joining
up,
us,
Flit?
Flit. You know, and they're saying long live Raven Hood, long live the chat. Well, I hope that everybody does have a long, fruitful life, especially Manny, who's been around for a millennia, and we want him to live long enough to finish his book.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
So he can finish his life's work. You know, he's been working on Skunk Girl since before the Earth was created,
Oh,
No.
and he only created the Earth so he could have it placed to work on Skunk Girl. So y'all need to thank Manny. You know,
Every female character that's ever been was based after Skunk Girl.
yeah.
oh my
Thank you, All Father Manny.
Lord.
No Ellen Ripley without Skunk Girl.
Yeah,
right.
that would have not been. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, people, man, if it's if it's not for Manny, it just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. And Manny downplays how famous and important he is to the world and to the art community, and you know, but
there's historical evidence. I mean,
there is historical
Annie Oakley
evidence.
said.
Oh,
Annie Oakley said, she said that if it weren't for Skunk Girl, I never would have had the courage to do what I do.
Yeah, I remember that. I
It's
remember
history. It's
It's
fact.
history. All the great historical pioneering women, they all owe it to a Skunk Girl and Manny. You know,
Yep.
it is what it is. So anybody who's angry at Captain Marvel, blame Manny. He started this
Amelia
whole.
Earhart. Amelia Earhart. When she was captured by the Japanese after her thing, she showed them Skunk Girl. And
That's right.
they
Her
were like,
Skunk Girl
wow.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she had it tattooed in the Polynesian Islands because it was the inspiration for like the whole Moana thing.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
In the collapse of Easter Island.
There would be no Moana.
Boudica of the Celts. Boudica of the Celts.
I don't know if
she
that's
would-
sacrilege or not. I was like,
Oh wait, no,
Boudica-
Manny is almighty.
Boudica of the Celts, who stood up against the Roman Empire. She had, the Skunk Girl on her banner.
Are you sure she herself is not the Skunk Girl?
Maybe she is, maybe she's like a Highlander or something.
Mm-hmm.
There can be only one.
That's right. So Skunk Girl is the female shadow. That's right, Eagle 43. Who knows what evil lies in the heart of women? The shadow knows. Or should I say the Skunk Girl knows?
At least the Skunk Girl's coming out cute.
Is it? Let me see. Because it didn't look like you was drawing, so I went back to the great art of Josh. Let me see. Is anything happening there?
Yeah, look. Okay, look.
What?
This is it. This was what I started with, and this is the inks.
I think because Manny's over here plugging Skunk Girl, he's being a YouTube star.
I'm not plugging Skunk Girl.
I love my YouTube stars. Do it. Sell your book.
Hey, Skunk Girl needs to be on the nose cone of a bomber.
That's right.
Right.
I thought you said a nose. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Well, whatever.
Painted on side of the Enola Gay, man. I mean, come on now.
That would be awesome.
Well,
I think let's do that. We should put on a stealth bomber.
Joan of Arc read her first issue.
Yeah, and don't you dare go to Google and believe their lies.
That's right.
It's propaganda.
See, this is how smart Manny is, right?
Oh, how smart am I?
He created his own anti-Manny propaganda within Google, right? But Google stock is like $1,000, so Manny's raking in all this money, right? Just to tell people, just to throw people off the scent of how he was been around since the inception of time and how his character has shaped humanity to this point. So it's pretty amazing.
No, Vandal Savage writers over there at DC Comics, pay attention.
If they pay attention, they won't be what they are right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, man. Manny, thank you. Thank you for being a kind and generous Manny. And allowing us humble, simple people to grace in your presence and live full, healthy lives before you go Manny again. Don't go fool Manny.
I thought you were
Are
going to
we
be
gonna
starting
give
to.
him a halo?
I thought you were going to quote like 300.
No. But Pablo Romero says, "Who do you think created Google? It was Manny."
Ah,
We ask you,
yeah.
Heavenly Manny.
He was
Man,
smart.
Say
He
your
was
name.
smart. He
Heavenly
sold
Manny,
it.
to control your temper and do not smite us, little
Speaking of which, Manny,
tiny
Pablo
simple
Romero
people.
says he left your stream traumatized. He has now PTSD from streams. He can't even go on a stream anymore, be on the panel because you've created a PTSD session on Pablo Romero Arts. He says he's tried to draw today, but his hand was shaking so much because he associates the artwork with Manny going off. So now his art career might be over with. We have to help Pablo Romero. We
No
have to
mas
help
Come
Pablo
bembas.
back.
Romero.
We
No
need to
mas
organize.
bembas.
We need to get one of those fundraisers like We Are the World, like when Manny caused that famine in Ethiopia.
Hmm.
Really?
Really? The only reason
I think
why
they should just move somewhere else with more fertile land. Then they won't have famine that much.
the only reason why we're still alive and Manny hasn't completely blown up the world is because his wife, the unbreathable skunk girl, came into his life. Had it not been for that,
Lord.
we would all be destroyed.
See,
So
she's the one that allowed him to go full Manny the other day. She said, "Go full Manny now."
No, she didn't. If you had read the chat, you saw what she said. She
You
said,
know, when you watch it on.
Many is like Superman, and
oh God,
Skunk Girl is
Superman-y.
like his Lois Lane. It's because of Lois Lane. That's why Superman don't destroy us all.
that's right. So
She's
Humphrey Bear
like Lois
poses,
Lane when Lois Lane got Superman's powers.
Well, you see, here's the thing: is that Manny, in the early days before creation, he was he was wild and out of control. He was
Are you guys-
beast.
are you guys enjoying
And-
yourselves?
And the
Kinda,
Almighty,
this is kind of fun.
the
Shadow's
Almighty,
enjoying it too.
the Almighty put into his mind the idea of the Skunk Girl just so he'd have something to do.
Mhm. So
Stop messing with all
Actually,
this
as
stuff.
I recall, he said, "Hey, Almighty, I have this idea," and Almighty was like, "Wow, Manny, that's a good idea." That's how.
How
it
do
went
you
down.
recall? You are there, so you are as old as Manny. So you are just on our
he read
Yeah.
the book.
younger skin to
The
trick us
secret is
all?
out.
He read the books. Humphrey
I
Bear
read the
asked,
book.
Cage came out and was like, "That's high praise. That's high praise."
yeah. So Humphrey Bear asked Chuck Norris versus Manny, who wins?
Oh, Manny.
Oh Lord.
Manny.
Manny.
Oh,
Everybody says
Yeah,
Manny.
yeah.
Manny so old he invented that meme.
Oh,
Manny taught Chuck Norris,
There
little
you go.
boy. That was-
Manny taught the Van Damme how to do sexy splits.
That's right. That's right.
This is gonna be a
Eagle
thing.
43. Every Eagle 43 says Manny broke Pablo. A sad day. Press F to pay respect.
Manny is the most interesting man in the world.
Dos Equis.
They made that commercial after Manny.
oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Can't you tell the resemblance in the beard?
Yeah, definitely. That's it.
Speaking of which, Manny versus Batman is the next question.
Oh Lord.
Ooh.
Prep or no
I have to
prep?
mute myself.
But I don't think Batman can really see Manny eye to eye. He looked at Manny, it was like, "Daddy."
I don't know if you guys realize this, but
Yeah.
Batman
And
was
then Manny will look at him and say, "I'm your granddad, grasshopper."
Manny can't say this because he's under contract, but Batman Bruce Wayne was based after Manny.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Lord.
Doesn't make sense.
Wow. People are saying Manny trained Batman. Manny. Okay, now we're getting really interesting. Manny versus Godzilla. Well, we already know Manny took care of all the dinosaurs, so
They were his pets.
Manny
Well,
ate
yeah,
the
because they
dinosaur?
kept eating all the cavemen. I mean, come on now.
Oh,
you
my
know.
Lord.
So Manny could eat Galactus. Yeah, Manny is a girthy guy. I'm pretty sure he could, devour Galactus 2 bites max.
Nom nom nom.
If you use the word girthy for Manny, I hate what you would use.
I wonder why we didn't.
Oh, me.
I wonder why there weren't any dinosaurs here like there are in the Land Lost.
Yeah, well, there's Manny. Manny is don't let him into your dimension, Lorenzo.
Oh, he's definitely not welcome.
You know,
Well, actually, he is.
So what just happened?
Oh,
They
right.
let him cause the Manny apocalypse.
I
Right,
just would like everybody to know that I have an altar to Manny.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It happened.
Oh no, that's going too far. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Manny says, Rice says, Manny made boots out of Godzilla
That makes
And
a really big
and a
boot.
matching belt.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Where
that as
I'm
well.
Risey with the most epic comment of the night. Ah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Manny
I've got
eat
the
the-
little Saint Manny pendant that dangles from my
Oh,
rearview
no.
mirror.
jeez.
Papa will say you ate the dinosaur because you didn't name them. Is that why that Adam was naming all the animals so that you
But he
won't
didn't
eat
get
them?
to him. Yeah, he didn't get to him before time.
Manny made boots out of Godzilla, according to Risey Lee.
And Josh Chris says the words coming out of Jimmy's mouth are his and do not represent or reflect the views of others on the panel. We ask that Jimmy stop smoking whatever it is that he is smoking, which is nothing.
Oh,
Which
so
is
it will
nothing.
never end.
Because I don't even drink alcohol.
Nope.
But Lorenzo says, "Hell, Josh Chris." All right, but I'm mostly just saying what people are saying. You know, everybody's saying. I'm just saying what people. Manny's, Ricey said that Manny made boots out of Godzilla. I just started it, and they just went on with it. They just ran. I just stoked the fire. You know.
Why is Risley not in here?
yeah.
I
What's
didn't-
been up with him lately? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Adam named him to stop Manny from eating the dinosaurs. Says Paulo Romero Art. I don't know. Does Risley need to be sent a link special?
No,
Specific?
because you put it in that group that he's a part of.
There you go. Well, he'll come if he wants to come. If you don't want to come, look, no pressure. This is a no pressure show. I'll put the link out.
Mm-hmm.
It's me and Josh at the beginning, like always. Everybody else, comes in. They stretch. They get the cold out their eye. They check out and see if it's worth their time to come in. Like Manny, he waited 10 minutes into it to see if there was enough people, so it could be worth his time to
Oh
join.
my Lord!
But it's all good. It's all good. That's how we do, brother. I just put it out. People come if they choose to.
I'm pretty sure my wife told you what I was doing.
Yeah, fixing the car.
Yeah.
That's a likely excuse, and stop using your wife to tell your lies. Okay.
Manny,
Oh no. Many go bounty hunting again.
Yes, man.
We all know he was trying to work out that whole foreign accent problem with the super soldier program. It's the one thing that vexes him to this very day.
Yeah. Mighty Geek Studio says, greetings, everybody. Hey, Mighty G, thanks for joining us. Mighty Geek, thanks for joining us.
What's up, Mighty G?
Marcus Given says, burn! Eagle 43, still on Manny killed the dinosaurs. Pablo Romero, at least he saved the birds.
The birds can fly. Maybe that's why, because Manny cannot fly. That's why
Poor
he
Manny,
couldn't get
man. Poor Manny. You know
Manny's
what,
good
Manny?
at flying.
Why are you saying poor Manny?
Because I've been clowning you, and then everybody jumped on the bandwagon, and it's
Dude,
terrible.
too much
I feel bad.
fun.
Oh, we were worshiping. We thought it was on the altar of Manny. No.
Oh my Lord!
And that's where
Yeah.
Bullfire got the name for him.
Dude, we got a couple centuries in purgatory at best out of that.
Oh, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, I mean, you're already in purgatory because you stream at a Vault 76. So,
Huh.
yeah,
Huh.
either
No,
that or
you-
you're just hiding.
Think of it
from
like
Manny.
preparatory school for purgatory.
Is that a habit, Josh, that you hold your wrist, or do you do that on purpose?
I shake a lot,
Ah.
so it gives me extra support.
Yeah, Josh used to be a male stripper in his younger days to pay for art school. So,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, so
he still shakes a little bit, Argus
his
Creation
booty.
says, yeah, Argus Creation says Manny was busy giving Trump advice. That's why he was late.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I
nice.
like that.
No, Mighty Gig, that is Josh that's doing that drawing. But I appreciate you thinking that I'm at that talent level. Josh is there by himself, man. He's in a
the
plateau.
other reason I hold my wrist like this is I'm so picky about my ink lines and I just it has to be exactly where I put the pencil down. I'm not one of these artists who's like, yeah, I'll put it together like this. I can't do that.
I got another art question.
Uh-oh.
If E don't mind.
No, knock yourself out. Whoa, hey.
What happened? What happened?
I just clicked on you.
Oh, it's clothes. It's just 90s styled clothes.
Uh-huh.
No. Josh, like I've been seeing a lot of even the pros. I tried to click on you. I'm on YouTube. I can't click on you. There it is. You're using a rapidograph, right? What are you using? Because I'm starting to see the same problems with my microns. They bleed, they do crazy stuff, and I'm not seeing any pros or any really good artists use microns really anymore. So Copic multiliner. That's what Cyberfug said.
Now Jim Lee
Ethan
uses the Pigma microns.
Yeah.
For his quick sketches.
Yeah.
I was using this until it started tearing up my paper, and I was like, "Screw that! I don't like it." Now, don't get me wrong. I love these pens. I love the lines they put down. But I'll tell you what. I don't know how many times I've gotten pissed off at one of these little tips and just broken it off. Just snap it. Just like and just break it.
So it's 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other, because microns do that.
Yeah, and so I go ahead and invest in the replacement tips, and I give it time to soak in, and then I'll test it out a little bit. Yeah, I've had a few of these been like, oh look, it's brand new, and then it just goes all over the page. I'm like, oh, someone put too much ink in it. So I mean, but overall, these are my favorite pens. Now I tried to do that traditional, whatever it is, the hawk, you dip it in the ink and you put your lines down.
Yeah, I tried that.
I can't do that. I don't
like it. I don't like the texture.
I want to love it, but I can't find a tip that lasts more than 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
And I'm not steady enough to do brush. I love the brush. How some people just take just a brush and just la la la, and then just get all these lines real quick. I can't do that. I'm not steady enough to do that.
Last question for you, Manny, E, everyone. Like, have you, now that you're getting all these stuff, like you just said, you're getting used to stuff, and you're getting lots of art supplies. Have you ever come across an art supply you're like, where the heck did this come from? And then it turns out to be the most epic thing that you've used. Like friends give you stuff, or people buy you stuff, or you just bought random stuff and you forgot about it because you keep using the same old stuff. And then you pick up something or some random pen and notice I have a pen here with some Chinese writing. I do not know where it came from. And it's pretty dope, actually.
Yes, I used to have a set of French paraffin crayons. Somebody got me a set of 24 crayons. They usually run about $40 for the 24 crayons. And I never used them, so I was like, hey, I haven't used crayon very much. Like Crayola is as low quality of crayon as I will go. All right, for crayons. French crayons are a fine art tool. So you use them like in conjunction with other media, like oil or acrylics or whatever you're going to do. You use it for whatever you're going to do for whatever effect. And I played with them. I pulled them out and I actually let my kids use them. And I played with them, and dude, these were they were smooth as butter. You could blend, you could pull it with a little bit of scraping. They were and leave like a tiny bit of pigment behind. These were fantastic.
No, I've never gotten anything random from anybody. I get my own art supplies.
But he does put a wish list out for his family.
Oh, now that's true. I will put a wish list out, but like, get everything on the list. Don't deviate. Don't give me anything strange.
Right. And Ricey Lee have snuck in.
Yeah, brother Ricey.
Howdy, guys. I think it might be roboting a bit, but hopefully not too bad.
Yeah, you sound great.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, no, I just didn't jump on earlier because I'm meant to have a friend coming around, but he's over an hour late. So I was like,
What kind of alcohol is he
up. Well, nothing. He usually comes around and wants me to shout.
Well, I hate when friends are late.
He
That
knows
happens
what day I
sometimes.
get paid.
Especially when they
Oh,
show
he
up for
wants you to
late
bring
for
the
free
alcohol.
booze.
But, yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Well, that's one advantage of living in the Vault 76. Nobody rests its tank randomly. So there's that. Speaking of
I'm
which,
gonna
Dan
feel
Anderson just joined.
Rampaging. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, well, you know, the rampaging hordes of super mutant don't help either.
Mm-hmm. Dan Anderson joined the chat. Thanks, Dan, for coming in, and thanks for hitting that like button for us. Appreciate you. If y'all like guitar music, check out Dan Anderson, man. He plays at least 2 to 3 times a day. Does a whole bunch of good stuff. So, you know, give him a little look see if you want one of these days. So I'm over here looking at Good Dog Press. Checking out, that's who we checking out right now. Good Dog Press, as he's laying inks on his mystery skunk girl model.
Well, I'm just doing a whole bunch of faces today, trying to get
Those are looking brilliant.
Trying to get her face down. So when I start doing the book, gotta be consistent. Gotta make sure she looks the same. Can't make her from panel to panel looking. That's not the same woman. What the hell's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Got consistency.
I was gonna ask you, Manny, does she have regular human ears as well?
Yeah, I mean the ears that she have is just it's a decoration, pretty much. It's a costume.
Oh, okay, all
So
right.
those ears don't do nothing. Yeah, it's just a costume. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him the same question when I did did my 5-year-old drawing. You know.
And today I was kind of sketching out her origin story. So the origin story will have a little homage to Spider-Man and Doctor Doom. I actually took one of the panels straight from Doctor Doom's origin story. So it's a little homage. And I'll definitely make sure I put that in, you know, after Jack Kirby and stuff.
Nice.
Just waiting for Rick Piper to come up with a Canadian skunk.
It's happening soon.
No,
Don't worry.
Rick doesn't do that. Rick leaves alone. Rick leaves alone our IPs.
It did make for an interesting character, though.
I just thought of one, but it'd be way too dirty.
Wait. Ask E permission, but I'd love to hear it.
Well, he'll type it. He can type it in the private chat.
Yeah, we got to preview it first.
Submit it for editorial approval.
Oh, it's denied already, but put it in the chat so they can at least see it. Freaking tank. Anyway.
So anyway, I want to answer that question for Kodiak. My favorite art supplies that I've ever gotten is Winsor Newton.
I don't know if I spelled that right. Sorry, Manny.
Oh my God.
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
Anyway,
that sounds very Canadian.
Yeah. So Kodiak, I mean, if you ever get a chance to do oil paints, Winsor Newtons, yeah, but I got the good stuff. I got the stuff when it was still legal. I mean, some of the paints are not legal anymore because it has cadmium in it. Those paints were awesome, brilliant colors.
I believe that's what made H.R. Giger. Some call him Geiger. I believe that's what made. If you ever watch him, I think that's what he used. But you see what it does to the artist. I mean, it really, really.
Well, that's why you're supposed to be doing oil paintings in a very good ventilated area.
Yeah,
you don't go into a dungeon and start messing around with oils.
Yeah, he used the spray, the airbrushing. Oh yeah.
No Vault 76 for oil paint. Oil paint.
Yeah, that gets all in your lungs. You don't want to do that.
If you ever want to see what it does to you, look at the movie about H.R. Giger or Geiger, however you want to say it.
Yeah. Well, paintings certainly were interesting.
That guy have a weird thing with his mommy going. He have a weird mama relationship with him.
The movie I watched, I never seen that. Really? Like, I don't doubt it. I know he had a weird thing with his a girlfriend of his who killed herself, and then he
Oh,
said,
not necessarily something that weird, but it's just like sometimes like they say people who are really interesting in a certain way, they have some mama issues.
that's the thing. That's
Mama.
That's why it's so important that we start separating the artist from the artist. The art from the artist, sorry. Because
Yeah, because if we associate Manny's art with Manny, everybody will think it's all about doom, gloom, and destruction. And
Oh
well,
my lord.
so we need to, just remember that Manny's art does not represent Manny altogether. Manny's art may be the best part of Manny, and as such, we should
man.
enjoy his art.
I gotta say no, the best part of Manny is my wife. You know that. I gotta say
You better, even though you don't rub her feet.
I'm gonna take a picture of her feet and you can see why I don't rub her feet.
Look, man,
Oh,
for better or
he's
for
in
worse,
trouble now.
better or for worse,
Dude,
this
dude,
health.
She can come out of the bathroom and walk to the bed and the feet is already dirty. I'm like, how the hell is that possible? You just took a shower. How is it dirty? Oh, I don't know.
Manny, it doesn't matter.
Have-
My wife's feet smell like cheese sometimes. I still rub them.
Manny, have you thought of contacting the Xavier School so she can learn to utilize this superpower?
You gotta, you need to learn some humility and rub the feet.
She could be Dirtfoot, the latest, superhero. I mean, I could be her sidekick, Dirt Nail, because I get dirt under my nails in like 3 seconds after washing my hands.
Baby wipes.
Okay. I'll make sure I do that next time. Okay, I'll have a whole damn industrial sized can of baby wipes.
There you go. That'll work.
Let's make it happen.
Then I'll
live stream it.
Ew.
oh, no.
First, Tanner Ravens watch.
Something stay behind closed doors.
No, we won't believe it unless he streams it.
Oh lordy.
We don't have to believe it. Even
lordy.
I'm not believing. Oh,
You guys are.
You know, Tanner Raven would watch that though.
Yeah, no, seriously,
cool.
that's your target audience. I just take your word for it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good. I don't even.
I have a wife. I know what kind of stuff we do. No, we don't need to see it. No.
No, I'm just saying, Manny-liscious, the unbreathable skunk girl was like, yo, this is what the deal is. And we were all like, damn, Manny, for real?
Okay, she's not in.
She threw it out in the chat like that. Damn.
She threw it out in the chat like, whoa, somebody just dipped. Who did I lose?
Dana.
And Google's been throwing a lot of people, so don't underestimate Google.
I got thrown out of my damn stream last night.
I know, it was hilarious.
He's like that.
It was hilarious. I loved it. So I just took over the show. I'm like, don't worry, he'll be back soon. As soon as I says he'll be back, Manny jumps back in. I was like, damn it, I can't.
I felt kind of bad that it was.
Can't promote your
pointed
ass.
it out.
And right after I dropped, Pablo dropped. It was weird.
Oh, someone say promote the men's? I'm just kidding.
It's that time.
Is it that time? Is it that time?
Oh, it's past that time. We're supposed to do it every hour.
It's promotion time.
Is I supposed to do it every hour? Oh man!
Right, just freaking do it.
Yeah, you're gonna be talking about those awesome mints.
This video is sponsored by Spider Energy mints that come in 5 different flavors. My personal favorite is peppermint flavor. The mints are sugar-free, 0 calories, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is about a cup of coffee. They do 2 things very well. They freshen your breath and they give you a boost of energy. I warn you though, they are strong. They are very, very, very strong. They're very strong. They're almost as strong as Manny's beard.
They kill coffee breath while giving you coffee energy.
Exactly.
That's my dig. Oh man, I'm on that.
So it will definitely kill the coffee breath. It will freshen your breath like nobody's business. But like I said, I would go with peppermint flavor personally, because the wintergreen was whoa, and the spearmint was a little whoa, but the peppermint is like ah. So that is the plug for the day for the sponsor till I run out of mints, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. So I'm taking it back to let's see, Manny. Back to
Uh,
Manny.
I'm doing something else right now. I mean, you're just gonna see that. I'm not gonna be doing. I'm looking for skunk girls. That's what I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking for skunk girls that were done on screen.
All
I
right.
know
Well,
exactly what you're at.
I'm gonna jump on Trusty then. Well, not physically jump on Trusty. That would be awkward. But
Ooh.
but I'm gonna white box Mr. Trusty's sidekick. Biter Energy, come holler at E. That's right, Marcus. Let's get us paid, man. I don't know. I don't think they have a jingle. Humphrey Bear and Flit. Is this an Alex Jones style product show? I don't know, Flit. I don't know. I never watched an Alex Jones video. To be honest with you, dude is
I
kind of
seen the
out there.
front one.
You know.
I'm old school YouTube, so I did, and it took me a long time to get off of Alex Jones. So he got me onto a lot
Oh
of.
my God, we didn't know you were that way.
It happened. It happened. It got weird lately. It got weird right before he went off air, and that's
You know, Kodiak showed his Asian side. Me love you long time.
Only me and
No, I mean like the whole the 9/11 thing was interesting to me when YouTube first came out, and he was part of YouTube from the get-go, and that's why. But then I had lost track of him, and everybody's like, YouTube's kicking him off the platform. I'm like, that's one of the first dudes I listened to, and then I looked at him, I'm like, well, he's kind of went crazy. That makes me want to look at everything that I think I believe.
Yeah, I
you
don't
went
know.
full tinfoil. You never go full tinfoil.
You know, you don't go. Yeah, exactly.
No, he went full Manny. Never go full Manny-liscious.
No, see, Manny is controlled. Manny
No.
has.
Manny is never controlled.
That was no control on Manny. I think if the camera was on Manny's face, I think his head was point to explode.
Was
Like,
his face as red as
no.
my beard?
The thing is, we didn't see it, but he sounded it.
Let me put it this way. Manny's wrath isn't a force of nature. Nature is a force of Manny's wrath.
Oh!
Oh, my
Myth
Lord.
the epic.
I'm going to show something that I should not be showing.
Oh, but I'm not gonna white box you then. Now go ahead.
Given it while we
Oh, not that bloody thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what is he gonna show us? Oh, there we go. My favorite meme of.
Oh my Lord.
There's your secret Santa.
Hey, your beard wasn't that white the other day.
Hey, you know he uses a product called Just for Manny.
Okay, you can get off of me now.
Hey, everybody out there in the chat, if you'll just take this video and toss it, just throw it at the head of everybody you know, all social media, everything you got, your art groups, your comics group, just throw it out there. Try to get this video out there so that E can get some more notoriety. Please do that for us.
As a matter of fact, it's hilarious because this is my favorite Manny meme. This is the best Manny has looked in a long time. You know?
No, there's one even better.
Oh my God, guys, my cat's having kittens. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I'm staying in, but I'll be back.
Oh, there's one even better that I have to find. Oh, I was not looking for that. Damn it.
See, that picture was so exciting. His cat's literally having kittens.
Yep.
It's like you gotta come into the world and see this, children.
Where'd that come from? Who posted that? That Manny.
That was Pope Fire. That was her first meme about me. Yeah. That's where it all started, people. Me and Pope Fire.
I still remember your reaction.
I was like, oh my Lord, what are you doing, girl?
You know, I forgot to tweet out that we were live.
Hey.
I shared it out on my thing.
Oh, all right,
Twitter,
cool,
but
cool,
you probably
cool.
know a lot more.
Paulo says, and it's a male cat.
Gold.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What?
My computer locked up.
Oh,
But y'all can hear me still, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to switch. I don't know who is locked on now, but it is locked up. The whole what? There you go. And we're back on Josh. Awesome. Must have been pulling an update. I hate when Windows pulls an update and doesn't let you know, like, hey, I know
Oh
you're
yeah.
streaming, but we're gonna pull an update that's gonna freeze everything.
Oh, the
So
worst is Java. You need a
well,
Java update. Everything is going to run slow until you get the Java update.
yeah. So there's that. But now we're back. We're back to watching Wonderful Josh.
Yeah, I switched to Linux Mint. I'm kind of tired of Windows. Just
Hey, I don't.
with their automatic update thing.
Yeah, Linux is good. I like Linux. It's pretty solid. And now that Uncanny Kodiak is gone, we can see his skunk girl, and it's actually looking like it's gonna take shape. It's gonna look good, Manny.
cool.
And
Yeah, that's got some good form to it. I'm liking that. Good
right?
structure.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nice composition, good eye flow. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty awesome.
I think so too, brother. I think so too. What's Manny doing?
I'm getting stuff off of screenshotting some of my videos, looking for the skunk girls that haven't been got to me. But
So
I do
we,
remember this artist did Skunk Dog.
while Manny's doing that, I'm gonna highlight this. Oh, it doesn't show my mouse on the YouTube channel, but if it does show it in 5 minutes from now on the delay, this beautiful Funko skunk girl. I mean, it's the best piece of artwork I've seen in years. And I'm just kidding. It's my artwork. I just like showing off a little bit here and there.
I'll make it.
No, that's really cool, dude. I really like that.
I just like saying, Manny, that's the best skunk girl you got. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I have a love-hate relationship with Funkos. I think they're ridiculous, but at the same time, they're so adorable. I just want to collect them all.
Well, it's funny, right? Because my wife didn't like them, but then she took my collectible ones to her office, like my Punisher, Doctor Strange one. I was like, wait a minute, what? You don't take the collectibles, you take the other ones, not the ones that say, exclusive. But look at that beautiful thing. He colored it, by the way. Manny colored it. I drew it. But look at that look at those beautiful green eyes. I mean, how can so adorable. So adorable.
It's very nice. I love it.
I love it too, man.
No, and I've been looking at people that make custom Funkos,
Mm-hmm.
and some of these people are really good at it. They're really fast. They can like knock out your project super good, so they can actually charge you something really cheap. So you can get like one of the smaller Funkos, not the big ones, but the regular size ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
For as low as like between like $60 and $90.
That's
And
nice.
that's not bad. That's fair for that's an original piece of art. Granted, you're
Right.
using a base, but whatever, dude. That's like half a deviant art.
That is true. That is true. But
So
I
he
think
is an artist.
I
Sorry
am
to
I am
interrupt.
I'm a hobbyist.
You're an artist.
I am a
It's not like you're
hobbyist.
just a YouTube personality.
Trusty is an artist.
You ever see
Look
the
at
movie
that.
The Greatest Game Ever Played?
What's that? I remember the
The
title,
golf
but
movie. The golf
go
movie.
ahead.
And the guy, it was all about the guy who was the greatest golfer of all time, and he was never professional. He stayed amateur because the meaning of the word means one who has a love for it.
Mm-hmm.
So amateur is not bad.
No, I'm not. I didn't say I was an amateur. I said I'm a hobbyist.
No, I'm saying like, no, you have a love for this.
I
We
do
can
have a
say
love for
this.
this.
You are that is a like that right there. That's marketable. That is a product right there. That's a
No,
product.
right there will get me sued by Funko. That's what that would do.
But what I'm saying is that Funko could market that.
They
So the
could.
quality of said concept, say they like this is one of the concepts, run it across their board. That's a pro level concept design right there, dude.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I'm
Appreciate it.
saying don't discount yourself. I just wanted to clarify my position because I've come from my experience as an art director. I'm like, Yeah, if that came across my desk, I'd be like, all right, let's go make 100 of those right away and make them limited edition.
I think we should. I think let's go. We should talk to Funko. Tell them that hey, we got a project coming out. It's Unbreathable Skunk Girl. It's gonna come out in Indiegogo coming soon. We need you to sponsor us. Give us about 100 free Funko Pops. Right. We'll plug you guys on the channel every day. Every time we get. You know, with the prototypes behind Manny's head, and boom, there you go. All right, let's make it happen. Someone draft the email. It ain't gonna be me though. My English is horrible. So
Oh no, yeah, no. If Funko's gonna make a skunk girl, we need to ensure that at least 100,000 of these suckers are gonna get made. You know what I mean? 10,000 minimum.
all right,
10,000 minimum.
let's say we make 10K of those, right?
All right.
Then what? You know what? No, there's no then what because, dude, that whole idea of the Rockin' Con or Con Rock or whatever it is that Ben Henderson is talking about,
Yep.
that would be a great place to showcase stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or you get a few prototypes made. You send them out to various. Every business has a submissions department. You just have to ask.
I'm not getting involved.
Right? Toy stores. Oh, I'm just saying.
This
like,
is
when you talk
Manny's
about business-
project. This is Manny's project, man. It's his skunk girl, man. I was just doing something fun.
But,
I'm not
no,
getting
I
involved.
love it, dude. No, it's so good that when Skunk Girl grows, like this is what we pitch to Funko. We go, oh yeah, all these toy stores, they would totally buy this. All these comic shops, they would totally buy it. Funko, you should totally do this. And they'll go, okay, cool. So what? Here's the cut that we're proposing to you, or they'll say no.
Yeah.
That's just how that's how grown-up business world works.
You know what? Hey, Sapien, you're right. We can get one of these 3D printers to do one, just for the heck of it. See what it will look like.
Had you not said anything, I wouldn't have realized it was based on Funko. It just looks like a caricature to me.
It's a Funko Pop. It's a Funko Pop. I like Funko Pops. Okay, don't
Yeah,
judge
she got
me.
the big old Lego head.
Don't judge me. Now I try to make it as sexy as I could for Funko Pop, but it's only so much you could do. There's only so much you could do, staying true to the form. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
I see a lot of that on DeviantArt, man. A lot of Funko Pop art on DeviantArt. And dude, yours holds a candle right up there with the top notch of that stuff. That is really good, solid stuff.
Well, thanks, man. I didn't know that.
I bloody love it, but I may be biased because it's Skunk Girl.
Yeah, and that might be true. And Humphrey Bear says, "Show it on Shark Tank." Now, maybe I don't know. If I were to pursue something like that, like you're judging me, Pablo, you're always judging me, man. I thought you was mi hermano latino. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando, mi hermano? Siempre con los latinos contra otros. Latin on Latin hate crime. It's terrible.
Dang, dude, he just announced you as his Latin brother?
No, I said you're my Latin brother. Why you doing that to me?
Okay.
Manny, do you remember the time he invented Spanish?
Hmm?
Does Manny remember the time he invented Spanish and all the other languages?
Yeah, well, I'm like 2 years younger than Manny, so I'll take credit for that one.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean I'll give credit where credit.
I'll take credit for that one, but that's about it. Everything else was Manny. Elric Hayuga says, "I'm back."
Elric!
I'll credit Manny for Portuguese then.
Go check out Elric's channel. He's a good otaku, so he's got the manga, he's got the anime, he's got all that fun stuff over there, and he's a consumer. So his fingers on the pulse.
He makes good tacos. I was like, what?
I don't know. He might.
He's like,
Elric, you make good tacos?
I was like, what the heck did he? Pablo Romero says, I hate that word, Pablo. Okay, but Pablo Romero dice Latinx because he's gender neutral.
What does that mean?
That's what the X stands for. It's taking the gender out of the word Latino or Latina. So they say Latinx. So they're taking the gender out. And you know that Spanish is a very gender specific language. Everything ends with an O or an A, but when you put that X, you're trying to take away the gender. So that means that Pablo must be gender neutral.
Okay.
Richard Meyer or Zach
non-binary, or even maybe that explains why he can do such great makeup on his artwork. I don't know.
Starring super mutants.
Mm-hmm. I identify as a car engine. Pablo says, I identify as a car engine. Hopefully a good car engine, Pablo. Hopefully you're not like a Ford Pinto or something like that.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, you remember the Pintos? They crash and they blow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ford Pintos. That was a Ford, right?
Yes, it was.
Back to my point about Fords. Anyway, I digress.
Manny invented them.
I identify as a tank. I'm tough
I,
as nails, yet prone to breaking down.
well, I identify you as a cute ferret, as posted on my Twitter when I found Tank. I said I found Tank, and it was a ferret.
Little ferret.
And Elray says, "Thanks for the shout out, Tank."
Oh yeah, man. No, I love your channel, dude. I love to check that stuff out, dude.
That is awesome. Well, in promising with what I said, the show is only going to be 2 hours long, which means
Nope. You ain't leaving yet. I gotta get this done.
Say goodbye.
I got a few more lines I gotta put down.
all right.
And
We'll wait on Josh. We'll wait on Josh. But I was going to try to do 2 hours, 2 horas, 2 horas, because I know Manny has no concept of time because he's been around so long. So he'll stream for 8 hours and think it's like a minute. But for those of us that actually work on human time, 2 hours is a long time.
yeah, what time is it for you right now?
It's gonna be 9 o'clock-ish.
Okay, so be quiet.
I know, but hey, look, man, I don't have kids that I have to put to bed so I can do artwork, man. I mean, not yet, but
you could always do one of those things where we roll the credits while the show's still going on.
yeah, the only
Pressure on
credit.
Josh?
The only credits is I need to start learning. I need to start using OBS so I can do stuff like that. Do an intro
Right.
video, do credits rollout. This video was sponsored by Spider Energy. Also, don't forget to check out Manny the Belt Correa. And
And then do pull like a Rick and Morty and it's like Josh Chris Arts is just finishing up. Pow! What do you think about that, folks?
that's right. And don't forget when you play your Fallout 76 to make sure you go by Tank's Bolt. And
Can I be the
Good finding,
Mr.
man.
Poopy Butthole character?
He's the best.
and don't forget to acknowledge people like Lorenzo and Risey Lee, who has the biggest guns in all of Australia.
Oh, you know it.
Or Risey, they don't even make shirts with sleeves for Risey. They gave
No.
up. They gave up. They say every time the dude, go to scratch his head, he busts out of shirts. It's ridiculous.
He's like the
No.
Incredible Hulk.
No, dude just walked us around in ponchos.
Basically,
Nothing else fits.
Pretty much.
Yeah, ponchos, and then he straps it around his thin, taut waist. That's what was for you ladies.
And that Green Lantern that Todd showed off the other day with the 18 abs pack, that was modeled after Risey Lee people. Risey Lee has, normal people have a 6-pack. Risey Lee has an 18-pack. All right,
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
True.
crazy.
It's true.
But hey, I'm sorry to be putting everybody's secret out like that. Where Todd gets his inspiration, where Marvel created Thor from.
Risey Lee, his buttocks is so perfectly sculpted that he is required by law to wear MC Hammer parachute pants.
It is. I cause a
Because,
national incident outside.
anyone attracted to a male or not attracted to a male is instantly attracted to him.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he's
Yeah, so he's got to wear those pants.
yeah.
Poncho, MC Hammer pants, belt. You putting a picture in your mind?
Abe Sapien said, Risey has an Asgardian frame, yo. That's right. Risey is Asgardian, it's like I said, Chris Hemsworth goes and gets advice from Risey Lee on how to play Thor. I mean,
I
Y'all
did.
don't
I
even know.
trained all the males in the MCU.
So
How to
y'all don't
play.
even know. Y'all got a celebrity sitting right here in this panel, and you don't even know that all your favorite action movies have all been modeled, after Rice Lee, and he has trained all these people, man.
Well,
It's
like the chain of learning of the awesomeness goes, it goes Manny, Chuck
Mhm,
Norris, Rice
right.
Lee.
That's right.
I mean, that's it.
I'm down
That
with
is,
that.
Oh Lord.
But
and
Manny's
Manny,
the foundation.
Manny is the foundation, and he's a solid foundation, a girthy, solid foundation that keeps everything intact, in shape, and in place. Without Manny, there would be no art channels. There would
That's
be
right.
no
Yeah. And
sunshine
in writing, we
and unicorns and fluffy clouds.
in in writing we call that a callback.
There you go. And there you go, Manny. Manny.
Yes.
Manny the Manny-liscious one.
Okay.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm working.
You working hard? Let me see what you're doing, because it looks like there's nothing happening on your screen. Uh-oh, he is working. Look at him. He's copy paste moving.
Yeah, I'm making room. I'm resizing all this stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna resize. I don't want anybody looking at going, how come mine is so small?
Well, you can make mine smaller. I don't mind.
He's actually literally creating another universe
He
where these
is.
characters come alive.
He is. He is.
Multiverse of Skunk Girl.
And Flit Amaranth says Chris Hemsworth is Ricey's stuntman. I'm glad you recognize that, Flit. I'm glad you recognize that. I thought
Thank
I
you.
was the
Hail
only one that
Raven.
saw that, but hey.
Hail Raven for your wisdom. Yeah.
Hail Raven.
Yeah. Hail Raven.
Hell Terra.
And
Oh hell.
Oh,
Hail Skunk Girl.
Oh yes, Hail Skunk Girl, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
Hail Skunk
Hail
Girl
Skunk
as
Girl.
well.
Please
Raven
tell
Hail
me that I
Skunk Girl.
just unmuted myself and I wasn't unmuted that whole time I was gone.
you just
No, you
unmuted
politely
yourself.
muted yourself. You're good.
We did. I mean, we've been waiting forever for this cat to have babies, and she just decided tonight's the night.
Folks, this is an exciting end to the show. I mean, Josh Chris Arts is
We've got
wrapping
a
up this
bed.
fantastic Stratos picture, and Uncanny Kodiak's cat just had kittens.
Kittens.
Many of any kittens.
Any of them got white shoes?
I haven't looked yet. I'm letting her do her thing. She's miscarried too many times, and she's doing well this one. So,
Awesome.
yep. I'm looking forward to it. She has an all black cat, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm bad about that kind of thing. Keep it.
All right, Coop 437 is in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Coop. We're almost wrapping it up, so if you leave before we wrap it up, go ahead and smash that like-ish button. It makes Manny happy, and when Manny is happy, he is not destroying the universe. So I'm gonna need you to be responsible of keeping the universe safe. Hit that like button, please. Save us all from the wrath of Manny-liciousness.
Oh, I think we have a reveal over here, man. This is just fantastic.
Oh
I
yeah.
love
Let's
that.
go. Let's go check out Arthur, because his skunk girl was looking pretty spiffy. We white boxed you while you were gone, and gave it rave reviews. Tank Parrot gave it a technical breakdown on everything. It was amazing.
I was in this period where I was getting the artist funk, and I was like, so that's why I'm all in my art book here, like trying to just loosen it up and just do it, so and just have fun, do things I like or I'm interested or I'm inspired by, and not just try to get
Well,
too
it
serious.
looks like Josh Chris Arts is done.
That's what I was saying, man.
All right.
Look at that.
Askew View 3D says, "What's up, my other than 3D peeps? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry to inform you though that we are shutting down for the evening. At least I am, because I'm trying to keep my streams under 2 hours. It's
That
just a
seems
promise that
reasonable.
That's just a promise I made myself. It is 9:04. I wanted Josh to be able to finish his artwork because that's my boy, and So without further ado, I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. In all seriously, Manny is a great fellow. He takes all my jokes in stride, mainly because he's in Hawaii and I'm not. If I was in Hawaii, I probably would not do that.
You are closer now, though.
Because I don't think I could run away from Manny. Manny is omnipresent in the island of Hawaii.
Oh, Lord.
But anyway, so I'm gonna white box Mr. Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you do an outro for yourself, my friend.
I'm Uncanny Kodiak, and also known as Arthur Brown. Only thing I got to plug is Hero Book 1. That's off the top of my mind. Anybody that I forget, please, I love you all, you guys. All the friends that I've made, you're at the top of my heart. Love all you guys. Hero Book 1, Andrew and Avery, colored by Avery. Artist Andrew Sharpay. If you want to check that out, that is they're getting really close. They're gonna extend it because he put kind of a low help me out, guys. Low, because I'm new to the Indiegogo thing. He put he only put 30 days. He should have put longer. It's already very close to getting it's hitting its stride. If you want to check it out, it's Hero Book 1. If you want to come check them out, it's Misfit Corner.
Can somebody drop that link in the chat, please? Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Now that you're interrupting, Lorenzo, go ahead and give yourself an outro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm Lorenzo Seastack. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. And Trusty Sidekick, go ahead and give yourself an outro. I know you're also at the East Coast, so.
That's right. Yeah, it's time for me to hit the sack too. Yeah, if you would like a commission like the one you see before you now, contact me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter. You can also find me on DeviantArt, Trusty Sidekick. I haven't updated in a while there, but I will try to put some new stuff up very soon. And that's about it.
Awesome. Risey Lee, the Australian Thor. Give yourself an outro, sir.
Well, other than the MCU movies, which you can't see me from the stunt double, you can find me at Risey Lee on YouTube and Twitter as well, at the real Risey Lee.
He was also in Captain Marvel as the cat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and I was the bum replacement too. They used my butt as her butt. My butt's a lot better.
The bum stunt double. Tank Ferret, my brother in arms. Even though we never served together, but we served.
Yeah,
so
we shared the same skin color for a while, green.
Green.
That's
but we
right.
were not Hulks.
That's right.
Go ahead and give yourself an outro, sir.
All right, man. You guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Tank Ferret Art. You can also find me here and on Good Dog Press most nights. And you can also find me sometimes over on Fanspeak with Chester Busby, like today earlier.
Boring. Just kidding.
The force is strong with Josh.
Yeah, Josh, did I give you an opportunity to say your outro yet? What?
No, I thought you were saving the best for last.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh said something, but I didn't hear him.
That was strange.
Yeah, Good Dog Press. Go ahead and give yourself an outro.
Sure, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and you can usually find me on my channel, Good Dog Press, weeknights at 10 p.m. Eastern. And of course, I hang out with E. We alternate. That's what we're going to start doing from now on. Spread the community out.
Yep. I'm gonna be speaking of which, I'm gonna be late tomorrow, but start the show and I'll join in.
I didn't know we were going to do a show tomorrow. We're going to do a show on my channel tomorrow.
No, we could do it on Wednesday.
Okay, so we'll do it tomorrow at 10 p.m. Okay. We'll go against the big boys.
No, if you wanna wait till Thursday, that's fine. We can take a breather.
I'll come home and we'll see who wants to come play. We call this play. every time we go into the DMs, we go, anybody want to come out and play today? And we just see if anybody wants to come out play, and then we come and draw. And
Awesome sauce. I forgot that tomorrow was Wednesday. Never mind.
I can't come play with you on Thursday.
Oh,
So
speaking of Josh, yeah, you can finally hear you.
I
tomorrow.
have my damn mic muted.
All right, so Manny, finish your outro, then we're gonna go to Josh.
No. I mean, so I guess we'll be here tomorrow if Josh wants to play.
Awesome.
You want to play, Josh?
I always want to play with you, Manny.
Okay.
Josh, come out and play.
I don't know what to say sometimes. Josh,
Sounds
give yourself
really
an outro.
terrifying.
I don't like outros.
All right, so you can find Josh at Josh Chris Art on Twitter, Josh Chris Art on Instagram, and Josh Chris Art on Josh Chris Art on YouTube. And you can find it. What is the Comic Con you're about to go to?
I'm going to the Lexington Comic and Toy Convention.
Is going to the Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. If you are in the Lexington, Kentucky area, I can't say that stuff, man. That's too hillbilly for me.
If you're in Lexington, come see me.
Yep, go see Josh Chris Art. He'll do you a solid piece of artwork like he did today.
Yeah, this is the first time. It's a 4-day event as well, and they got a lot of really cool celebrities. Val Kilmer's going to be there.
What?
Of course, there's every freaking Power Ranger ever. Minus the Red Ranger because Green hates him. Yeah, we've had that story before. Unfortunately, the guy who played the original Hellboy, he backed out due to taping issues in London. But they got a lot of people from The Office this year, so I don't know how that's going to be. So.
It's awesome. So y'all know, if you're in Lexington, Kentucky, and you want to see a great artist, go by Josh Chris Art's booth, and you'll know it's him because that little icon that you see there, that's he has a banner, like a huge banner. Like
yeah, I got a banner of that, and I'll have some. I actually have 3 new prints as well. 2 of them being Pokemon, and then one is All Might versus Vegeta.
Yep. So there you have it. As for me, I'm E. Ortiz, and you can find me on E. Ortiz Arts in Facebook, colorblind_E on Twitter, and E. Ortiz on YouTube. And as Manny graciously stated, we will be alternating between his channel and my channel, and hopefully when Josh gets done with the cons, his channel as well. And a special shout out to all the mods, specifically Mr. Marcus Givens, for always joining us and keeping the chat moving. Appreciate you, brother. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. God bless you all, and good night.
Aloha. Good night, everybody.